Yo, what's good? It's Parzy X up in this bitch, and you already know what I'm on. Listen, y'all already know uh the Epstein files case has been closed. Epstein is somehow a child sex offender. He owns an island. He did it all by himself. He had no delegators. He had nothing. It was just a solo mission, and he was able to do that without any suspicion because he was just that great of a mastermind. You know what I'm saying? Ghislaine Maxwell should also be free because she is not a third party to be charged. Ghislaine Maxwell is completely innocent, and I'm not saying I believe this. This is the Department of Justice saying this. You know what I'm saying? So we need to free Ghislaine Maxwell, and Epstein is stupid for killing himself because my nigga, we just found out you were innocent. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So Donald Trump says today, "What's going on with my boys, and in some cases gals? They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who is doing a fantastic job. We're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. We have a perfect administration, the talk of the world, and selfish people are trying." I don't think this nigga is typing this shit himself. Bro, I don't think this nigga is typing this shit because Donald Trump has like a crazy way of actually like posting on the internet, like there's no way this someone had to do this. Someone had to, because there's no way that Trump is. If Trump talks like this is crazy. This is honestly crazy. And I'm talking about within the context of the Epstein files. You know what I'm saying? That's within the context. I understand he typed like this within everything else. But this situation itself, it's not about attorney. The thing is that I'm hearing about, this is why I don't talk about morality regarding streamers, and I'm not concerned with their morality. Because to them, it's not about, from what I've gathered, it probably is. But I think it's the children, bro. That's my concern. That's my concern. That's my concern because the American public, the American public knows now. It knows now that there is a highly probable chance that the highly probable with mountains of substantiated evidence. Mounds, like it's a mountain. It's not an anthill, it's an actual mountain. That your government, the nigga you put in office, your mans, is connected to a man who has been connected for years and with his associates, that they have an island where they do horrible actions to children. That's your mans. You put him in office, white man. You did that. The American public knows that now. So that's the context that I'm trying to put in. I'm trying to put in here. You know what I'm saying? What was I trying to flex? I lost my train of thought. I literally lost my train of thought, bro. I was saying that to connect something, bro. Is that I forgot what I was gonna say. Goddamn, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm just saying that this is streamers, morality and streamers. Yeah, there we go. To them, I think it's just content. Me, I want to see justice, bro. I don't want to see fascination about information or fascination about the revealment of the people. I want to see these people on public platform killed, bro. Because a nigga like me knows what they do, bro. I know what they do, bro. I literally know what they do in this evidence, bro. And what they do will give normal people, if you are a normal person, because there are normal people. They look at the news, they have opinions about it, they go to work, they come home, they probably read a Bible or whatever God they believe in. You know what I'm saying? Have they hobbies, love they are the normal people. I truly believe if the normal person understands and sees it and understands the ramifications of it, it will drive them insane. Because they unknowingly are supporting that system. And they'll probably disassociate from it because that system is, in the essence, their livelihood. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad, bro. Like, we need justice, bro. And the thing is, if you don't want it to be public, why not go and I know Trump doesn't like censor himself. I can respect it. But it's about children, my mans. It's about children. It's about children, bro. What if it happens to your son? You know what I'm saying? What if it happens to your girls? You know what I'm saying? So like everybody has this high, holier than thou perspective when it's not directly affecting them. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that, and I hate that philosophy that most people have. Because if it's not about me, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, and that's very dangerous. No, I don't like what's happening. We have a perfect administration, the talk of the world, and selfish people are selfish people. Who are selfish? Who are selfish? Selfish. All over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. For years is Epstein over and over again. I'm not going to give Trump the benefit of the doubt here. I want y'all to understand the benefit of the bro. I want y'all to understand. It's a difference. It's a difference if he didn't campaign on this. And I'm not a Trump extravaganda. You know, I don't love this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I used to support him, but that's when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? I was in fucking 11th grade at the time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anything about politics, but I just seen a guy who was honest, was himself, didn't give a fuck about the political speeches, and I said, fucking hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm growing up now, and I understand the ways that completely understand. But there's something called a campaign, and that campaign is they have bullet points and they have a bunch of evidence or claims or what they're going to do to those with those bullet points. And with those bullet points, that's how you attract your base that you want, the base that you want to vote for you. And so this man, when he campaigns, will literally talk about Hillary going to go to jail. What's about it's a bunch of clips that I don't have up right now because I'm not a faggot. I don't fucking plan my streams. If I do plan it, it's because it was planned. It was already planned. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a bunch of evidence for every claim. That's what I'm trying to say. Everything that I say is not evidence. You could just look it up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to explain to you that how his campaign was ran. You know what I'm saying? It was ran as if though the moment he was going to get in office, these people were going to prison. Because he had evidence of what they did. And he would declassify it all to the public. Because he did not care about the political correctness that was in the culture. That he did not care about the political correctness culture. And how you got to be diplomatic about how justice is. Justice is not how it can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's just a concept, people have to embody that. And justice is supposed to be expedient. And sometimes justice isn't even seen. That right there has been on my mind ever since DOJ closed this case. Because what if they trying to get the people who are in that world of Jeffrey Epstein, to give them, oh, he ain't gonna do shit, to make them clumsy, to make them vulnerable, and in that vulnerability they're weak, and that's when they strike. Because in essence, is that not how the deep state works? The deep state that I know is that they want you to feel, they want you to act like they're gonna placate you. What's the fucking word? They're gonna pacify you with false information. They're gonna pacify you with all of this, with these investigations that went to nowhere. They want to give you the public an image of uselessness, but in the inner machinations of the deep state, they have assassins, they have snipers, they have drones, they have all of these utilities to get these evil people out of office. That's the deep state that I'm thinking about. And when they do it, then they'll say it, then they'll do it. But the thing is, that sentiment, that thought that I have is gone now, because you campaigned on this. You campaigned on it. So now is your time to shine. Now is your time to go in. Now is your time to go crazy. Now is your time to make America great again by getting all of these foreign assets out of our country and exposing the wickedry and depravity that they do. And then you just say, oh, don't worry about it. He's dead now. What? I'm not a Trump supporter, but why aren't white people, why isn't MAGA rioting right now? Why isn't MAGA doing, this is why I don't believe when white people, this is why when white people have all of these philosophical and debates and stuff, you niggas ain't gonna do shit. You niggas not gonna do nothing. And if you ever do, it's gonna be for show. And I think the reason why that white MAGA people can't riot over this is because you niggas got too much to lose. You niggas got a family. You probably got 2 kids. You probably got a good house in the suburbs, a good wife who obeys you every time. You got a good paying job, a great car. You live in a nice neighborhood. Why the fuck would you lose your life over over children being raped? Why would you? Them ain't your kids at the end of the day, right? That's what I'm saying. This is why I would never ever. This is why I hate MAGA, nigga. This is why I don't like these white nationalists people. Because you pray to Trump more than you pray to God. You love your life on this world more than you love justice for children. You love this world so much because you want to change it. And that's your flaw. So you will forever serve your masters. Because you people look the same, but you are created differently. That's why Jewish people want white people on their side so much. They want this country so much. It's because they're going to say, oh, we come from the same book. Nigga, no. Nigga, no. We have the same thought processes. Nigga, no. Nigga, no. You're not these niggas. So why are you acting like these niggas? That tangent that I just went on about MAGA people is going to be a whole different video. It was going to be a whole different video, but I don't plan this shit out. It just comes out as it is. So I must continue on, because if I stop, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? You niggas voted for this nigga. You love this nigga. You voted for Trump. I mean, you prayed to Trump. Nigga, there were videos of you niggas praying to Trump for this nigga to bring justice to the children. And the moment he does, you say, it's okay. I got a life to live now. Nigga, no. Your life is your vote. Your life is the people that you put in power. So the fact we have no riots is so insane. This is insane. This is insane. This is literally insane, bro. And it's so sad. I'm not saying for you niggas to lose your life. But I'm just saying, nigga, when is it time for you niggas to get active? January 6th was nothing, nigga. This is about children. This is about children. And y'all might be saying, oh, I'm a hypocrite. Why I'm not rioting? I didn't know anything about the Epstein files. I didn't know anything until he campaigned on it. And when he campaigned, nigga, I was still in high school, nigga. 11th grade, 12th grade, nigga. I was just learning about everything. You niggas knew about everything before I even touched the world. Before I even knew the world. So I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. This shit, this is sad, bro. It's a sad day. It's a sad day for MAGA, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama, crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, and losers and criminals of the Biden administration who conned the world with Russia hoax, 51 intelligence agents in the laptop from hell and more? Bro, Obama, crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, so these niggas wrote the Epstein files? Why aren't they in jail? I see Obama tweets all the time. Happy 4th of July, happy Veterans Day, happy Mother's Day, Father's Day, all that shit. Why ain't this nigga in jail? Why ain't crooked Hillary in jail? Where is Hillary? I haven't heard of Hillary ever since she was going to be in jail. Comey. Who's Comey? Comey. Brennan. Man, bro, listen. I don't want these niggas to be in jail. These niggas need to die. These niggas need to go back to where they came from. Because what happens on that island... Y'all, I seen a video of Hillary chopping off a face of a little girl. I seen a video. Yeah, and this was before AI, nigga. This was before AI, nigga. This was when I was in middle school, nigga. Around my last year of middle school, going into high school, when you have to, the point where you have to want to mature and know about, at least have an emphasis. Hey, what's going on in the world? What's going on in the world is a question you ask when you go into high school. Leaving high school is this is how I want this is how I will be in the world, and I will never change. You get what I'm trying to say? You have to lay your foundations early. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying. And everybody knows this. Everybody, what I'm saying is not new knowledge. Everybody knows this. So, yeah, they created the Epstein files just like they created the fake Hillary Clinton, Christopher Steele dossier that they used on me, and now my so-called friends are playing right into their hands. Why didn't these radical left lunatics see what I'm saying? If this was so beholden, if this was so, listen, if I was Hillary, if I was Joe Biden, if I was anybody, a radical leftist, you know what I'm saying, who only cares about money, who have no soul, who only care about identity. If I was that and I wanted to destroy Trump, I would have released the Epstein files. I would have. Because if people seen their names on it, and we're not talking about the flight logs, people get confused. Nigga, there's nothing wrong with riding on a plane. It's did you go to the island? Now listen, if it's a now there is also some insights on what you can do on a plane. You get what I'm trying to say? Because you can do whatever on a private plane. You can have a private plane party. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that, but the Epstein files, the tapes from the island, all of that stuff, it's vastly different from the flight logs. So they released the flight logs, but they didn't release the Epstein files. Why? That's what I'm saying. And I think Trump is going on this line. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything like that. Yes, I know it, but I didn't do anything on that island. I didn't go to that island. So I'm not going to concern myself with it. I can understand that. But listen, what about justice for the children? What about them? So I firmly believe that niggas don't want to protect children, bro. Nobody really want to protect children. They want to seem that way. And if they ever want to, it's their children. They don't give a damn about your children. They only care about theirs. Nobody really cares. Nobody really does. And to an extent, not even me. But in the context that I'm talking about, is Epstein. I care about children regardless. But these niggas do not care about the pain of children. They don't care about the destruction of innocence. The context I'm talking about in regards to me is vastly different when I'm talking about these niggas in the files. And if you cannot see that, difference, then you just need to don't listen. Just click off. You're too stupid. You know what I'm saying? These niggas do not care. You get what I'm trying to say? And most people are really like that. So it's depravity here, man. If there was anything in there that could have hurt the MAGA movement, why didn't they use it? They haven't even given up on the John F. Kennedy or Martin Luther King Jr. files. No matter how much success we've had securing the border, deporting criminals, fixing the economy, energy dominance, a safer world where Iran would not have nuclear weapons, it's never enough for some people. We're about to achieve more in 6 months than any other administration has ever achieved in 100 years, and we have so much more to do. We are saving our country and making America great again, which will continue to be our complete priority. The left is imploding. Cash Patel and the FBI must be focused on investigating voter fraud, political corruption, Act Blue, the rigged and stolen election of 2020, and arresting thugs and criminals instead of spending month after month looking at nothing but the same old radical left-inspired documents of Jeffrey Epstein. Let Pam Bondi do her job. She's great. The 2020 election was rigged and stolen, and they try to do the same thing in 2024. That's what she is looking into as AG and much more. 1 year ago, our country was dead. Now it's the hottest country anywhere in the world. Let's keep it that way and wait and not waste time and energy on Jeffrey Epstein, somebody that nobody cares about. Thank you for attention to this matter. I'm not going to lie. Listen, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. See, there's a part of me that is saying this. He's trying to lock this country down so that nobody can come in, and then we'll secure our country from within so nobody can go out. So that if you are those people that is in this country, you're not gonna leave. You're not gonna leave, and the world won't know shit. One day you will just vanish. I'm not gonna lie, bro. See, this is the part of me that believes in the justice of children, not in the believing in Trump. I believe in the idea of justice. And it gives me faith that some people will embody it someday. I'm not believing in Trump will do. I'm believing in the concept that he can. So if Trump has that type of mentality, and that's the reason why he's going all in on securing the outside first. It's just that, bro. It's too late now, bro. It's too late, bro. What if all of this is just a distraction from these people? What if the severity is so great of what's going to happen to our country that they're going to release they're going to do whatever they can to distract people from defending the sovereignty of our country. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't even know, nigga, illegal immigrants are counted on the census. I didn't even know that. And I'm not hating illegal immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Most of my neighborhood I'm in right now got Mexicans, my nigga. They ain't scared. The police came by here yesterday. Them niggas weren't afraid. So I don't have this sentiment of me hating illegal immigrants. I just found out today, nigga, that them niggas can influence the government process. I thought they couldn't. I thought they couldn't vote. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the specific details of this shit, but I'm just saying, bro. We gotta do something about these people, bro. We gotta do something about these people, bro. And it's getting to a point now where I think I just want a government job. My big brother already got one. Why can't I get one in logistics? You know what I'm saying? It's just that I don't want to go to school for that shit, bro. That shit gonna take too much time, bro. I don't got time, bro. Like, it's getting to a point now where I don't think I have time to settle. I think that's paranoia. That's definitely, I don't have time to do anything. I gotta speed run my success so I can get as far away from possible from anything that can hurt me. And that's what I believe. And that's sad that I have that. That's really sad. That's really, really sad. That's really sad if you honestly think about it. That's really sad, bro. Like, I don't believe that I have time. And it's not my fault. It's this nigga's fault. We should have destroyed. Bro. If I was in power, nigga, I'd be nuking China, nigga. I'd be killing anybody. Cause again, nigga, anybody who created that COVID vaccine deserves to be put on the chopping block. Anybody. I don't care if you was innocent. I don't care. Cause there are no innocents. What you niggas did to me, I can only imagine what you niggas did to an old decrepit person. The pain that I had, I can only imagine how severe it was to an old person. Or to a child whose immune system just started. A baby. I can only imagine what you niggas did to them. And it's sad, bro. It's to a point now, I firmly support political violence. I believe we should kill these niggas. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas want to kill a nigga. So if somebody wants to kill me, you saying that I should not kill them in self-defense? I firmly believe any political violence that I participate in is in self-defense. It's in self-defense because it's not actualized. I have never actualized anything that I felt, and I firmly believe that it's getting to a tipping point, bro. It's getting to a tipping point where I don't care about democracy anymore. It's no point of defending democracy anymore. Let's go to straight communism. Let's go to straight to the point where I have all the power. Cause I can't let you niggas get power. You niggas almost killed me. You know what I'm saying? So it gets to a point, man. And this is the island that this nigga was on, bro. This is the case right here. This stuff is evidence, bro. This stuff is already knows. Prince Andrew, on visit of Epstein's private island although former staff said, listen, where is it, bro? Where is it? Where did I see? This island acquired nicknames such as Island of Sin, Pedophile Island, Orgy Island, and Epstein Island. I just knew it was Epstein Island. It's Orgy Island, Pedophile Island? What? A lawyer for Epstein has described the allegations of orgy as old and discredited orgies. Sex offenders, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. That this is why we need justice right now, bro. Because if we don't get I firmly believe if we don't get justice in this administration, it's gonna be no point. And that's the thing is this nigga, you campaigned on it. You said that, oh, then you would be in jail. You said all of this shit, bro. So yeah. But maybe Trump knows that real gangsters move in silence. Who knows? Who knows? And so yes, even the Jeffrey Epstein that was released by the DOJ was edited by Adobe Premiere Pro. Is this verified? Yes. Metadata analysis from the DOJ's raw Epstein footage was processed in Adobe Premiere Pro. Listen, I don't know anymore, bro. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if I want to continue making videos on this shit because I don't like getting angry about things that I cannot solve. So therefore, I'm not going to pay attention to it. If I can't do anything about it within and there like how I want to, I'm just not going to think about it. So out of sight, out of mind. But I will be paying attention to this stuff off stream, obviously. And whatever you think about this shit, put this shit in the comments. Yada yada, yada yada. Party out, bro.